Time jump complete, and we do appear to be in the magma of the past.
Come to pay me a visit, old friend? What a delightful surprise.
We may re-encounter individuals we met at earlier times in the past here. Why don't we travel around and see who we find?
You seem well. Oh, good. Your timing is impeccable. Do you have a moment? This may seem a strange request, but would you accompany me to another world? Exactly as it sounds, though I suppose that doesn't explain much. I'll explain further when we get there. Might I borrow your back? I had a feeling you'd say that. My ears are always open. So this is how a hunter's jail is constructed. How fascinating. Could we do this more often? There's our destination. Can you see it? Give it a touch, if you please. Surprised? We've just set foot in a new dimension, the temporal rift. In defiance of credulity, the progenitor Idris possessed the sublime power to traverse time. But each time he changed the past, a new branch of history emerged. This abscess of lost time, one of many worlds of inert possibilities, is where we find ourselves now. One of my duties is to monitor the rifts and ensure they cause no harm to our world. Let us proceed. There must be some way to banish this realm for good. Apologies. I will be there soon. Careful. That's a creature born of lost pathos. As foreign invaders, it deems us hostile. We can't avoid this fight. not hurt? Thanks to you, I've located my quarry. Let's inspect that tome. This tome serves as the rift's core. In its pages is a record of history that never manifested. With the tome removed, this rift will soon vanish. The monument is linked to our world. Lay your hand upon it when you're ready to leave. Thank you for joining me on this investigation. With your help, I was able to close the rift without issue. You keep the tome. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it later. There are several other rifts on the frontier. I hope I may entreat your company again. You seem well. Ah, yes, the tome we found in the rift. Shall we browse the lost annals of time? Breakthroughs at Magmelforma Institute sparked a new era for Revenant society. Revenant technology especially made drastic strides, spurring a mass global revolution. This sounds like a world where technological progress got out of hand. Breakneck changes of technology can change the soul of man for better, or for worse. The hubris of man and Revenant alike wrought disaster on this world. I wonder. Magmel took a drastically different course in the tome's timeline. Don't worry. Now that I'm aware of the risk, I would never steer us toward a similar end. For my part, this tome has yielded much pleasant conversation, which I consider a blessing. On to the next temporal rift. My ears are always open. Apologies. I will be there soon. Only one way Marvelously done. Let's collect the tome and get out of here. Excellent work. We're zipping through thanks to you. What parable will this tome teach us? Let's have a look later. Do you need something? It's about another terminal timeline. Let's see here. Outmatched by a giant Medigan, Idris was forced to retreat, and all revenants of power were killed. The loss of its leaders crippled Revenant society, thrusting the world into an age of darkness. All these rifts suggest Idris fought many battles. Each doomed timeline was tragically excised, so his world would survive. Can you imagine how he felt? You're right. It was a heavy cross, but only he could bear it. What carried him through it? Was it conviction, tenacity? Or perhaps love? Many timelines were sacrificed for us to be here. We must remember the past to treasure the present. How interesting. I wasn't aware of there being a temporal rift in this city. Let's see how history could have turned out here. Time to neaten things up. Together, we can't be deterred. Let's fetch the tome and vacate. Yet another temporal rift dealt with. Much obliged, my friend. Would you gloss through the new tome? I'd like us to discuss it. You seem well. Let's have a gander at the new tome. With an arcane forma, Idris fused a group of live revenants into a biological weapon. A Medigan outbreak had decimated the world population, forcing him to take this final, desperate measure. This sounds like a timeline where Idris cast aside his morals to combat the resurgence. Another historical precept of sacrifices made to buy time. No doubt it was a desperate decision made in a dire situation. You make a valid point, but Idris's indiscretions make me wonder. Was this tragedy truly necessary? On to the next temporal rift. Back to work, then. Let's keep going, but stay vigilant. Apologies. I will be there soon. I suppose I'll see this. It's so light. Well, let's take the tome and leave. This may prove useful at some point. Thank you for coming with me. We were able to close the rift without issue. Let's check the contents of the tome later. Do you need something? Ready to browse another tome of lost time? In the interest of coexistence, revenants gave mankind more freedom. But, over time, humans began persecuting revenants. War broke out, forcing revenants to impose martial law. In retribution, humans were stripped of all their liberties. Solidarity can be a powerful tool, but left unchecked, it can also lead to wanton violence. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Frightening, isn't it? I feel the same way. There is no hope in conflict, and I firmly believe mankind is capable of peaceful, positive change. We've sealed the final rift. They'll cause no problems for the foreseeable future. On the other hand, it's also a pity I'll be seeing less of you now. Now that's an offer I won't refuse. Perhaps I'll shirk some duties. I might get an earful, but being truant with you sounds divine. I've given some thought to the timelines Idris conceded. With you as my witness, I want to make a vow. I will change this world. No more means justified by ends. In the future I envision, the dignity of man will be king. When my dream is realized, I will be praying for your happiness always. I don't make promises lightly. I mean to change the future where you shall live into something wonderful. I don't make promise. Back to work then.